Tonight, the Irish rock gods who are celebrating 40 years on the road. Would you please welcome Hothouse Flowers!
Great to see you.
Good to see you. Well, Liam. Well, Peter, how you doing? Great to see you guys. That was absolutely amazing. And also, let's hear it for the Discovery Gospel Choir. How good were they?
Fantastic.
I'm looking at this. I can't quite believe it. It sounds mad to me. Does it sound mad to you? 40 years of Hothouse Flowers. It's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of medical bills. The next album is, what do we call it? Death Warmed Up.
Okay.
Or Mutton Dressed as Lamb, as my mother used to say.
It's funny, I remember my first ever TV appearance. First thing I ever did, I was 16. It was a BBC show called Channel 1. It was in Banbridge. You guys were on that show. You were like fully formed rock gods.
Well, I think it was one of the first things we ever did.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Outside
very
of
early.
Dublin,
Outside
anyway.
of Dublin,
Yeah.
I mean, I remember we were crossing the border and there was this kind of moment that we were heading up to Banbridge to do this TV show.
Connie dined.
Connie Dines.
Up,
They say
down.
up down. They say it started on the Late Late Show, but for you guys, it kind of did. We've got a lovely clip.
Yeah.
There's nothing about this clip that I don't like. This is Gay's intro. You guys doing your thing back in the day when you were. Well, we'll let Gay do the intro.
Now, their names are Fiachna and Liam, two grand Irish names. But for some reason, best known to themselves, and we introduced them by that name, they call themselves the incomparable Benzini brothers. Yeah! Ho-ho!
I'm gonna Kansas City, here I come, yeah, all right. I'm gonna Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come, yeah. Look at that. They got some pretty, pretty women, and I'm gonna get me one. All right.
I mean, Peter, they haven't changed a bit.
Not changed a bit. I was actually on the side there selling some CDs while they were singing. Getting the businessman out of the way.
I mean, so the whole thing started when you guys were busking together, but before that, you met at school, which I know was sort of a very supportive place for music and the arts.
Yeah, it was. It was a Gaelic school, so everything was done. We got trí Gaeilge, and it was a very culturally minded school. And I think anyone who showed any kind of shape in the duchas were given support, and there wasn't. We were allowed to figure our work out ourselves, and we're often allowed to take time off from classes to rehearse, whether it was a set or a band or set dancing or whatever it might have been. Tunes, yeah.
And I mean, you two obviously musicians, Gaeilgeoirs in the 80s in Dublin at that time, which, you know, it got a little bit of attention, didn't it?
It did, yeah. It opened doors, like, because, well, they weren't, I don't know, it just did. All the Irish shows wanted us because we were so beautiful, you know, and eloquent and intelligent, really was. And witty, of course. There's a lot of joy. I know, but you know, yeah, we sé ná dúrthagan, like, Laura Muide gone without the fist. We were making a statement. Fiachna and I, we speak Irish half the time, if not more, sometimes. And Peter listens. Peter's great listener.
Yeah, Peter is a good listener. So, you know, you got that little bit of heat, you got that little bit of, you know, energy about the busking and all that stuff, and then you had the Waterboys coming to see you had you two coming to see you. How much did that give you a kick on, Fiachna, at that time?
Well, you know, I think the busking gave us a kind of a mentality about the importance of freedom and a kind of an anarchy and a self-sufficiency that I think gave us a lot of confidence. We took to the street every day and with huge joy and abandon would ramble down Grafton Street and gather a crowd around us very quickly. And we found out that we could make a living doing this, you know? Right. And then we took that energy into a nightclub called Risk Nightclub that was off South Anne Street. And we just improvised. We jammed a lot it was a Sunday night, and the lady who ran the nightclub said, come and play on a Sunday night. And lots of musicians would come and see us there, including Joe Elliott from Def Leppard, and Bono came down, and Dylan, Van, all of them.
And that's where you got your record deal, isn't it?
Well, Mother Records was something that U2 had set up at the time to help bands and artists, individual artists as well, make a one-off single without any of the strings attached afterwards. So it was an opportunity to go into a studio with a great studio, with a great engineer, great producer, and make a record without any strings.
See how the machine works.
Yeah.
Get a sense of how the machine
And that's what we did. I mean, Roger Doyle did it, Cactus World News did it, the Subterraneans, ourselves. And that record that we made, a song called Love Don't Work This Way, was playlisted on BBC Radio. And that kind of got us a lot of attention.
And that kicked you on. I mean, 1988, Peter, that was the year where you took over Ireland, you took over the world. People, when that came out, I remember where I was when that album came out. It just, did it take you by surprise, the amount of heat that got?
Not really, no. We were just kind of busy. We were right in the middle of it all, enjoying it. And a lot of things happened very quickly. You know, we had good, I think we had good foundations between the three of us anyway. We were playing a lot. It was very exciting. There was a lot of great people coming to the shows.
I mean, it was exciting for you. It was exciting for a lot of other people. This is, I think, the day that the album came out. Forget about dropping on Spotify. Drop yourself in the back of a flatbed lorry and head up O'Connell Street. Yeah.
This is every day like it was like this.
This is going to work.
Going for breakfast.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, that was
And then
Jerry Feely there playing drums, and Leo Barnes, who are Shlina Fearn and Ishkin and Ajia Troker and Amila. He, you know, they were the other two members of the band. And JP Tansey and Maria Doyle were with the original Hothouse Flowers, the very beginning.
Yeah.
Maria was the lead singer.
And Maria was the lead singer,
Yeah.
yeah. And that was a whole other vibe as well. And it's almost, you know, uncharted territory on a certain level. But I just came to my mind there as well. It is an artist's obligation to take up a lot of the energies that have come before. And so, like, we three are traditional musicians, but then punk was a big part of our growing up as well. And punk was very important. It was kicking down doors, you know, and it was shaking up systems that still need, we can see, still need shaking up and dismantling. And punk was about that and that energy. So that what Fiachna mentioned, you know, the anarchy. It was the anarchy in the Republic.
Yeah.
Anarchy on, but like the street. Yeah, the street. And
I mean, I remember being at school and you guys were the coolest thing. You were rock and roll and there was a bit of punk in there, but I know also the trad is at the heart of the sound as well. Would you mind if we put you on the spot for a tune tonight?
We'd love it.
Yeah? Here we go. Let's see what we can do here.
Unscripted.
think about these tunes as well, Can You Hear the Walk? Is that, you know, they connect people, they connect cultures.
She do a mo, yeah, she do a mo, yeah, she do a mo, she kind of home again. She do a mo, yo, I let it show it. Cause when the chico, she had body for shot again. Oh, because I say, my God, you're really so rocky, what's in Balagon on the Caroline. The house is sure and the little double, she heard it, Judy, what he heard out again. Oh, she do a mo, yeah, she do a mo, yeah, she do a mo, she got a phone again. She do a mo, yeah, what it is, boy, he was quite a chico, she had what he heard out again. Massa tu bosa, massa tu bosa, massa tu bosa, cai da home again. na bolsa, na bolsa, coche rojo, coche verde. Got a good bolsa, got a good bolsa, got a good bolsa, that's in the money show. Watch out. It's got a good bolsa, it's got a good bolsa, show them who's going this morning, you policy. She the one more, yeah, she the one more, yeah, she the one more, she got it from night again. She the one more, yeah, what it is for me. Go, Shorty, go, Shorty, go.
Wow. I tell you what, I love my job. Just sitting here, I'm 16 again. This is just fantastic, guys. Bands come and go, and amazing bands split up, and you guys are still here. You're still friends. You're still doing it. What is the secret of the love?
Well, it's music and it's family, and it is love and respect and all of those things, and freedom and anarchy in all of it. There hasn't been a master plan in this band for about 20 or more years. You know, the phone keeps ringing. We ring each other. We go, "Are you up for this? Are you up for that? Should we go to Australia on Sunday and do 3 weeks touring there?" Which is what we're doing this Sunday. Are you up for doing a tour later in the year for 3 weeks somewhere, the UK or in Europe? And we check each other's diaries and on we go. And the music every night is different. And that's what keeps it really, really fresh.
We don't write a set list. So we go on stage, regardless of where we are, and we just go,
What do we, yeah.
What are you feeling?
It's in the moment.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe. But see, people love disaster as well. That's the thing. You see? So, you're winning. I mean, there was a little bit of that in the busking, you know. It was like you create this disastrous atmosphere, and people are going to stop and look and see if there's going to be blood, you know, and then we give the music.
And then you give the music.
Yeah.
Well, look, the brilliant thing is that you may not have a set list, but I'm hoping that you're going to give us. Should we get one more tune out of the guys? What do we think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, if you go and get ready. Okay. We have some good news to share. The lads are back on tour later this year. Hothouse Flowers are back. They're kicking off on April the 10th in Newbridge. They are finishing up in the Cork Opera House. Come on! It's turned into Premier League darts. I'm so sorry. Liam, you require 45. They are in Cork Opera House on October the 3rd. For all info and dates, you can go to hothouseflowers.com.